Hi heathens! Today's video I'm going to be showing y'all the Glamlite palette that I already owned that I received in that spooky mystery box. This is the Glamlite Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Master palette. This is the like a red toned one. So I'm going to be doing a look with this palette. What I'm going to be using outside of this, we'll figure it out as we get there. But I did want to go ahead and show y'all what this palette looks like upon application. So for this video, just in case you have not seen me or anyone use this palette, I'm not going to be using an eye primer. That way you can just see how the shades perform. Again, it is a red themed, red toned palette, but it does have non-red shades. So I am going to be focusing on the red shades. So I'm going to be starting with this Chest of Souls. Oh, I forgot it was going to make that noise. That scared me for a second. I was like, what just happened? Just me dragging my nails across the, what is that called? When things have that like texture and like the picture changes like that. So I'm going to tap into Chest of Souls. Make sure I don't have like any sweat on my eyelids. That would be awkward. Now, red eyeshadows, regardless like really who they're from, do tend to stain. So that's something to keep in mind. Probably as soon as I'm done filming this video, and if I have like any corresponding TikToks, I've been trying to take little short TikTok videos of any like full look that I do. I'm probably going to go ahead and wash it off so that I don't have pink eyelids tomorrow, since I am not using an eye primer. So I would definitely suggest using some kind of primer, concealer, something under the shadows, just so they don't stain the lids, because I'm going to assume these will as well. Using the same brush, I'm going to tap into this shade Midnight. I don't know if you could tell, there was some like spots on that shade where I've used it before, and the brush left like indentions. I can only assume, since this seems to be my only brush that is still stained red, that it was probably this brush, and this palette may have been the one to stain it red. That would make sense to me. While I've got these two shades on here, I'm going to go underneath the eye as well. I feel like red shadow, honestly, can be a very hard thing to pull off. Because, myself included, I feel like sometimes it just looks like you have some sort of illness and your eyes are like red and irritated. But it doesn't make me enjoy playing with red shades less. I just tend to avoid red shades. More so for the staining aspect, because I don't like walking around looking like I have pink eye when all of my makeup is washed off. From the fact that my eyelid and under my eye and everything else is stained some shade of pink / red. But, you know, you gotta pick your battles. And right now, apparently that's a battle I'm okay with facing. Because, like I said, for the sake of this video and any other videos where I'm trying palettes for the first time, which this counts as the first time because I wasn't able to use it in the spooky box video, and so in case anyone has not watched me prior to that. Long-winded explanation aside. I'm going to take a smaller brush now and tap into Terror here, which is a deeper red. And we're going to use this on the outer half / outer V of the eye. This is another one that the palette is a good size to still use the mirror that's in the palette. I don't have to swap to my handheld mirror to feel like you're able to see what I'm doing. With some bigger palettes that I have, I feel like I do have to do that because they block. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, you want to come up here? Come here. Come here. Hi, baby. Hold on. I feel like they block so much of my face. Come here. And especially, come here. Come here. Oh, you're a pretty girl. Since I can't see without my glasses on, it doesn't help to already be blocking and having to hold the palette right here to be able to see. Now, can I do this with a shoulder kit? Mayhaps. Mayhaps not. We're going to find out. Because this is my parrot cat. And if she wants to sit on the shoulder, she sits on the shoulder. And I don't usually tell her no. But it is going to make this a wee bit more difficult to get done in a way that you can see. I will show you the close-up once I do this eye as well. And just try to even them out. I will say one thing that's a little strange about this other side. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Right on the very corner, it like has a little blank space. I don't know why, because I feel like it wasn't like that originally. So I don't really know what I did in the midst of this that caused that. Okay, that's what we're going to leave that with. I'm going to show you the close-up of what we're looking at with this. And then some of these shimmers are ones that are better with a brush. Some are better with your finger. I want to use this shade Don't Fall Asleep. It's like a gorgeous black and red. I have had some mixed progress with using it with both my finger and a brush. We're going to try brush first today. This is an Elena Bardo brush. Not familiar with that brand. Have no idea where I got this brush. But I'm just going to tap the brush into it. You can see it picked up what seems like plenty. Gotta spritz it away from my shoulder, so I'm over here. And then I'm going to tap back in a little bit. You can kind of see in the pan where I've picked up some shadow. I'm going to focus this on like the inner, the middle. I'm going to try to avoid the inner half of the eye. Normally I would take it all the way across. But see how dark this shade is? I want to use a lighter shimmer on the inner half. I guess inner third in this case. And I'm going to take it and kind of pat into my crease. Oh no! I got some on the inner part. Further over than I wanted, but that's okay. I'm going to tap back in, see if I can do the other eye without needing more spray. And as before, I will lean in to show you afterward. Showing you the eye on the side with the cat is a lot easier when there's a cat than showing you the other side because of how I am sitting. Ooh, that was so unnecessarily loud. Good lord. There's no way y'all did not just hear that vehicle. That was ridiculous. I went over a little bit more on this eye. So I'm going to take this one a teeny bit over. And we're just going to kind of gray in that inner corner so that whatever I put over it kind of comes across the same on both sides. What are you doing, Rion? You don't even know, do you? I'm trying to move so daintily. Oh, there we go. Are you done? You done sat with me? Give me a kiss. No? Hello? Hey. Kiss? Good girl. Alright. I'm going to put that brush away because I'm going to use my finger for Nightmare, which is the shimmer that I want to put on the inner third. I'm just going to take my pinky. Get a little bit more than that. There we go. And just kind of pop that right there, going into the inner corner, like actual inner corner. You can still see pen marking on my finger from work. Alright. I feel like I'm going to want a little more on the inner corner, but that's okay. We're just going to put that down for now. And then I'm going to be using this iconic London highlighter. This is the Lit and Luminous Baked Highlighter in Universal. So I had gotten it and it was broken. I did email, this is one I got from my Ipsy BoxyCharm. I emailed them regarding it, and they did send me something in replacement, but it was a JLo Glow body bronzer, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to personally use that. So it did not actually get replaced, but I can still use it. I just have to be very careful to not drop it or anything since it's already technically broken. I'm sure since the case itself does not shut, dropping it would be much more likely to break it than if the case was fully closed around it, if and when it fell. Put on a little bit of mascara. We're going to be using the ColourPop Level Up mascara. I will use my Casper mirror for this. I have a little bit of fallout under my eye here. I did not notice a minute ago. It is shadows like this, though, where I do kind of wish me and false lashes got along better. Because this look could really benefit from a set of false lashes. If I were, like, planning to wear it for longer than 10 minutes after filming. Because since that middle shade is so dark, it's a lot harder to, you know, see that I have mascara on. So I feel like it could definitely benefit from that. But that's okay. For my lips, I'm going to take one of these that I've gotten. It's one that I got off of Temu a while back. I'll show you the box. They're like a combination kind of like lip balms and lipsticks. But I don't know what shade is which because they just have shade numbers. I want to see if I have one that's like a brownier shade. because I feel like that would go well with this look. Ooh, that's a dark, dark one. That would be good for a different look. I just feel like something too red with this is going to clash. Actually, this one might be fine. Like, it's dark and it has a reddish tint, but it's like a reddy orange. Kind of like a burnt sienna, almost. Oh yeah, I think that goes really well. And that is my finished look using the Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Master palette from Glamlite. I do want to do a teeny quick thing. And I'm going to take a little bit more of Nightmare on like a little sharp brush to put in the inner corner. Because I do feel like that needs a little extra pop. There we go. I think that's a little better. I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference on camera, but it makes enough of a difference in person, so. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you would use that palette, if you own it, or if you think you might look into getting it. I really enjoy it. Again, I don't reach for red shades a lot because they do stain more often than not. But if you're looking for a red, like, grungy palette, it's definitely one that I would recommend checking out. And, yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more of my content. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye.